Hello, hello. Welcome, yogis, to our Monday Vinyasa Flow for mobility. So Vinyasa means breath to movement. And when we move our body with our breath, we increase the mobility within our body. So let's set the intention today, right off the bat, to be really aware of our breath and our breath to movement connection. We'll start today's practice in our child's pose, coming to the back of your mat. Big toes come to touch, knees come out as wide as feels comfortable for your body today. Sink your hips back as you start to walk your fingers forward and let your forehead rest down. I encourage you here to spread the fingers out wide, allow the forehead to rest into the floor, and then start to sink the chest down, opening up through the chest and the shoulders. Start to become aware of your breath and feel your inhale expand and your exhale release, feeling into the groundedness of this posture, letting yourself arrive to your practice. Let's take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose, send the breath deep into the belly, fill the lungs, fully expand, pause at the top. Open mouth, exhale, as if you're fogging up a mirror in front of your face. Breathe it out. And again, big breath in, fill the belly, fill the lungs, fully expand, maybe extend a little bit more, and open mouth, exhale, let your body sink into the floor. Let's activate our Ujjayi breath here. Inhales and exhales through the nose. You can gently press your tongue against the roof of your mouth to create some restriction in the back of your throat. This is the breath we'll use as we link our breath to our movement. It's an audible breath. Some people think it sounds like Ocean Rose. Other people think it sounds like Darth Vader. Set the intention to reconnect to this breath throughout today's practice. Let's slide the right hand toward the body and slide it underneath the left, bringing the right ear, right temple down for thread the needle. Sinking the hips back, letting the body continue to sink toward the floor, feeling into those connection points between your body and the floor. Maybe the shoulder, maybe the palms, maybe the tops of the feet or the shins. Let's take one more big breath here. And full breath out. Slide that right hand back towards your body, back to the top of your mat. Left hand slides toward the body underneath the right. Left ear, left temple, come down, coming into that thread the needle on the opposite side. Reconnect to the breath, filling the shape of the body with the breath. And slide that left hand back underneath the body, back toward the top of your mat. Start to walk your hands towards your body and shift yourself into an easy seat. If sitting cross-legged is uncomfortable for you, know that you can always extend your legs out long, ground down into the sit bones, get nice and tall from the sit bones all the way through the crown of the head. Let's inhale here. And exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, draw the shoulders back and the crown forward. Take a couple deep breaths. Connecting to that Ujjayi breath. Slowly, gently roll right ear, right shoulder, left ear, left shoulder. Shifting from right to left, warming up, opening through the spine, through the neck. Chin comes through center. Inhale, lift your nose toward the ceiling. And exhale, tuck your chin toward your chest. Inhale, lift your nose toward the ceiling. Exhale, tuck the chin toward the chest. One more. Inhale as you lift. And exhale as you tuck. Come back through center, chin parallels the floor, gaze over the right shoulder and walk the left fingertips away. Gaze comes back through center, left hand, left knee, gaze over the left shoulder, walk the right fingertips away. Feel that length through the neck to the shoulder, maybe down to the fingertips. And right hand, right knee, chin comes through center. Let's inhale, shoulders to ears, and exhale, roll those shoulders back and down. Couple more. Inhale as you lift, and exhale as you lower. Inhale as you lift, and exhale as you lower. Last one, inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Let's clasp the hands together and do some figure eights with those wrists. Warming up the wrists, opening up through the wrists. Let's change direction, figure eights in the opposite direction. And let the hands come back down to the knees. Inhale, bring the chest forward, and exhale, round the spine back. Inhale, bring the chest forward. Exhale, round the spine back. Couple more. And change direction. Keeping the breath the same. Inhale as you bring the chest forward. Exhale as you round the spine back. Inhale forward. Exhale round. One more. And come through center. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come to the shoulders, fingers in the front, thumbs in the back. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Come through center, we'll change direction of the breath. Inhale to the right, exhale to the left. Come through center, inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, right hand comes down, left hand reaches to the right. Sink that left hip down. Inhale through center, exhale, left hand down, right hand reaches. Inhale through center, exhale, let's twist to the right, left hand, right knee, right hand behind you, shoulder comes back, gaze back. Inhale through center, exhale, twist to the left, right hand, left knee, left hand back, shoulder comes back, gaze back. Inhale back through center, shift your hands forward, coming into your tabletop position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your knees underneath your hips, and let the tops of the feet come down. Spread the fingers out wide, creating that nice stable base for your tabletop position. Inhale, cow pose, arch the spine, lift the gaze, shine the chest forward. Exhale, cat pose, rounding the spine, pressing through the palms, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale as you arch and lift. Exhale as you round and press. Inhale as you arch and lift. Exhale as you round and press. Let's do one more. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round and press. Come back through neutral. Engage through the core by tucking the tailbone under and drawing the belly button to the spine. Right hand comes forward, left leg presses back. Lengthen from the heel through the fingertips. Let's take a moment to roll out our wrist and our ankle. And inhale, extend, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend, exhale, knee to elbow. Let's take two more. Inhale, extend, exhale, knee to elbow. Last one. Press it together, holding here for 3, 2, 1. Extend long, bend into the knee, reach that right hand back for that left foot, kicking up, opening through the chest. Inhale, extend out and release it down. We'll switch it out. Left hand comes forward, right leg presses back. Take a moment, press through the heel, reach through the fingertips, keeping the hips nice and square. Roll the wrist and ankle. And inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. 2 more. Link your breath to your movement. On that last one, press together for 3, 2, 1, inhale, extend long, bend into the knee, reach the left hand back for that foot, kick the foot into the hand, open through the chest. Gaze can stay down on the floor in front of you. Release it out long and down to the mat. Take a moment, shift your hips from side to side. And let's walk the hands a handprint forward. Sink the hips down, lift the toes, lift the gaze, arching through the spine, and then press all the way back, child's pose. Inhale, spinal wave forward. Exhale, press back. Inhale, spinal wave forward. Exhale, press back. Last one. Inhale, spinal wave forward. And exhale, press back, child's pose. Come forward, flip your toes, press your hips up and back, coming into your first downward facing dog. Let's get our downward dog set up nice and sturdy. You want the shoulders coming right out of the shoulder girdle. Hands are shoulder width distance apart, feet are hip width distance. And let's start to pedal out our dog, bending into one knee, bending into the other, shifting the hips from side to side. Ears are near the biceps. Press the heels down, press the chest back toward the thighs. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Big breath in, full breath out. Look forward, step forward. Let's stay hinged forward. Heel toe the feet hip width distance apart. Good measurement for your unique body is 2 fist distance between your feet. Plant your right palm down, bend into your right knee, straighten through your left leg, reach your left hand high. Stacking your shoulders, lifting your gaze. Open up through the chest. And we'll switch it out. Left hand comes down, bend into the left knee, straighten through the right leg, reach the right hand high, lifting and reaching. Release that right hand down. Let's take a really generous bend in the knees as we let the head hang heavy. Maybe the torso even rests on the thighs. And just allow for a little bit of space for gravity to do its job. Release any tension from the neck. Start to heel toe the feet back to one another, keeping a gentle bend in the knees. Slowly rise all the way to standing, coming into our mountain pose. So maybe the toes and heels touch. Maybe there's some space between the feet. Find what feels nice and stable in your body. For me, it's zipping the legs up together tight, engaging through the glutes, tucking the tailbone under, and then get nice and tall from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Maybe even imagine there's a string drawing the crown up toward the ceiling above you. Let's inhale, roll the shoulders to the ears, and exhale, roll them back and down. Couple more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Clasp your hands together behind your back. Draw the shoulder blades together. Draw the hands back and down, opening up through the chest. Roll the palms, palm facing forward. And inhale, extend your mountain. Palms come to touch overhead. Clasp the thumbs together. Keep the fingertips lifted. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let's bend to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, cactus out the arms. Inhale through center. Exhale, left hand forward, right hand back for a twist. Gaze back. Inhale through center. Exhale, right hand forward, left hand back. Gaze back. Inhale through center. Exhale, let's ride that breath all the way down into our forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Hands to shins. Sink the hips back. Lengthen the crown forward. Let's utilize our core here. Take a big breath in. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Step your feet back into your high plank. Maybe for today's high plank, you want to come down onto your knees. Your shoulders are stacked right over your wrists. Your fingers are spread wide. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale as you lower to a hover or all the way down. Really squeeze those elbows in. Unflip the toes. Press through the palms, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a moment, pedal out those knees, and we're going to run it through one more of those chaturangas. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale as you lower. Inhale into your upward facing. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Let's really ground down into that left foot. Take a moment, roll out the ankle here. Look between your hands, slowly, gently. That right foot comes all the way through. Do what you need to get it there in between the hands, keeping the hands planted. Low runner's lunge. Let's take a moment, straighten out through that front leg and tuck the forehead toward the shin. Sink back in, lengthen out, knee over the ankle. Press the hips back, straighten out through the front leg, forehead toward the shin. Sink forward, stack your knee over your ankle. That front foot is pointed straight forward. Back heel comes down to a 45. Inhale as you rise to your warrior one. Front foot is straight forward, hips and shoulders are squared forward. If you can't square the hips forward, you may need to widen your stance of your feet, widen the distance between your feet. That back foot's pointed toward the top left corner of your mat. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, sweep the hands back. Imagine you have a beach ball behind you, and let's pulse into that beach ball for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, sweep the arms back up overhead. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. Front knee is stacked over the front ankle. That front foot is straight forward. Back foot is parallel to the back side of your mat. You have heel to arch alignment. It's really helpful if you have that line, that center line down the center of your mat. Bend into the front knee, shoulders over the hips. Arms are straight and strong. Let's flip those palms, palm facing up. Straighten through the front leg, lift up, look up. Exhale, sink back in. Inhale, straighten and lengthen. Exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten and lengthen. Exhale, sink. Reverse your warrior. Back hand comes down, front hand comes up. Reach up, look up. Back to that warrior two. Straighten the front leg, parallel the feet. Pop your heels in, your toes out as you sink into your wide leg squat. Let's cactus out the arms and dip from side to side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten out the legs, parallel the feet, arms come out like airplane wings. Big breath in. Exhale into your forward fold. Take a moment in this forward fold, letting your head hang heavy. Plant the hands down on the floor. Walk your hands over to your right foot. Bend into your right knee. Pop your left toes high, side lunge. Walk your hands back over to the left foot, popping the right toes high, side lunge. Come back through center, parallel those feet. Keep your torso parallel to the floor. Plant the left hand down, right hand comes high. Lifting your gaze, pressing through that palm. Let's switch it out. Right hand comes down, left hand comes high. Press through that palm, lift your gaze. Come back through center, hands to the hips. Use your core as you rise. Let's meet back in our warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale your hands down. Step that front foot back. Let's take it through our chaturanga. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ground down into the right foot. Left foot lifts. Roll out that ankle. Look between your hands. Slowly, gently. That foot comes all the way through, coming into our low runner's lunge. Hands stay planted on the floor, and let's straighten through that front leg. Draw the forehead to the shin. Sink back forward into that lunge, and press back, forehead to shin. Sink forward, pop the back heel down at a 45-degree angle. Inhale as you rise to your warrior one. Front foot is straight forward, back foot's to that right corner, top corner of your mat. Hips and shoulders are squared forward. Inhale as you reach through your fingertips. Exhale, sweep those hands back. Grab that beach ball, pulse into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. Paralleling your back foot, heel to arch alignment, knee over the ankle, shoulders over the hips. Chest is open, arms are straight and strong, gaze is forward. Flip the palms, palm facing up. Inhale, palms come to touch. Straighten out that front leg, look up. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, straighten and lengthen. Exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten and lengthen. Exhale, sink. Reverse your warrior. Back hand comes down, front hand comes up. Reach up, look up. Back to your warrior two. Straighten your front legs. Parallel your feet to one another. Pop your heels in, your toes out. Let's cactus this time. Cactus it out and dip from side to side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come through center, straighten out, parallel your feet. Arms come out like airplane wings. Take a big breath in and forward fold. Letting your head hang heavy. This time we're going to walk our hands over to our right foot, drawing our forehead toward our right shin. And come back through center, over to the left, forehead to the shin. Come back through center, parallel your torso to the floor, left palm down, right hand high. We've been here, but let's take that top hand and wrap it around to our opposite hip crease as we peel the right shoulder back. Deep breaths. Inhale your right hand high, replace your left, left hand comes high. Take that wrap, peel the shoulder back, deep breaths. Inhale your left hand high, arms come out like airplane wings. Use your core to rise. Come back to that warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step your foot back into your high plank and take it through your chaturanga. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Come down onto your knees. Sink your hips off to the right and take the left foot across and over the right leg. So I'm going to face you. Maybe your feet are more like this. Maybe you're able to actually really tuck those heels in and stack the knees on top of one another. And then inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, left hand sweeps underneath the right. You can either clasp your palms together or bear hug, either way. And then let's inhale, lift the elbows toward the ceiling. And exhale, tuck the elbows in toward the belly button. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you round. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you round. Come through center. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, right hand down, left hand reaches to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, left hand down, right hand reaches to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, let's twist to the left. Stay nice and tall. Come through center, plant your hands behind you. Bring the feet onto the floor in front of you and take a moment shifting the knees from side to side. Find that full range of motion here in your body. Come through center, tuck the left foot under, right leg over top, coming into our cow face on the other side. Tucking the heels in as much as you can. It's okay if your body looks different here than mine does. We are all unique. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up, and exhale, sweep the right hand underneath the left. You can either come into those eagle arms or come into a bear hug. And let's inhale, lift the elbows to the ceiling, and exhale, tuck the elbows in toward the belly button. Inhale up, exhale round, inhale up, exhale round. Come through center, inhale, unravel the arms, exhale, let's come to the right hand side, left hand reaches. Inhale through center, exhale, left hand down, right hand reaches. Inhale through center, exhale, twist to the right, draw that right shoulder back, stay nice and tall in this twist. Come back through center, plant the hands behind you. Unravel the legs, plant the feet on the floor, and let's shift from right to left. From here, bring the soles of the feet together. The knees come out wide in butterfly pose. Inhale, get nice and tall, and exhale as you hinge forward. Sink the hips back, stay straight through the spine. I invite you to close down your eyes here. Walk your hands back toward your body. Take your hands, guide your knees together. Plant your feet on the floor. Bring your hips toward your heels. Reach forward and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Hands come down by your side. Inhale, lift up to your bridge pose. Feet are hip width distance. Tuck the shoulder blades underneath the chest. Tuck the chin to the chest. 3 big breaths here. Slow and controlled, start to lower the vertebrae down one at a time. And cactus out your arms. Let the shoulders rest into the floor as you drop both knees over to the left. Gaze over the right shoulder. Deep breaths here. Knees come back through center, head through center. Drop both knees over to the right. Gaze over the left shoulder. Knees come back through center. Plant your feet on the floor. Let's bring our right ankle above our left knee. Draw that left knee in, coming into our reclined figure 4 stretch. This is also called reclined pigeon. Maybe you want to bring a little shift right and left into the body. Come through center, switch it out. Left foot above the right knee, draw that knee in, reach for the back side of the leg. Feel that through the left side and shift from right to left. Come through center, extend both legs straight up to the ceiling. Let's take a moment and pretend we're walking on the ceiling. Keeping the feet flexed, bending into one knee, bending into the other. And we're going to start to walk the feet forward. Now we're walking on the wall. You can flip your palms, palm facing down. Walking those feet a little lower, a little lower. And let's come to a hover as we press the heels forward, flex the toes to the ceiling. Take a big breath in here, as much air as you can. And with your exhale, release into your final Shavasana, that final resting pose. Let's take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Let it go. Deep breath in. And a full breath out, let it go. Letting yourself sink into the space beneath you. Taking these last 2 minutes in stillness and in silence, nurturing yourself. Let yourself release and let go. And let's bring the knees into the chest, wrap the hands around the knees, and gently rock from side to side. Know that you can extend your Shavasana if you would like, but if the day is calling to you, we'll start to close out our practice. Grab the backs of your legs if you can, rock yourself up, and let's come back to that easy seat to seal today's practice. Press your palms together, tuck your chin to your chest. Through all of this movement in the body, breath to movement, breath awareness, movement, there's compression, there's release throughout this practice. we have opened up the lines of energy within our body, creating more ease of function. This is, to me, the best thing about our vinyasa practice. That moving breath to movement is really getting the blood pumping through the different parts. If you think about when we compress different parts of the body and then we release, it's like when you kink up a hose and then you release it. So we're able to get that fresh oxygenated blood to the different parts of the body that really needs it. Same thing with the muscle contraction. The muscle helps to move the blood through the body, and that really helps for the efficiency of the body's different functions. So know that you've done something wonderful for your physical body, but also focused your mind, centered on your breath, and maybe work through some emotions as well. Know that if at any time this practice creates or brings emotions to the surface of your awareness, that's all a part of the practice too. And those emotions can be pure joy, or they can be sadness and anything in between. Thank you for being here today, for sharing in this practice, for showing up for you. The light, the love, the wisdom in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the light, the love, the wisdom in you. Namaste. I hope that this practice serves you. I hope that you notice some ease of movement throughout your day today. If you enjoyed this class, be sure to like it, subscribe, favorite, share, send it to a friend, do all of the things. Hope to see you again on your mat very, very soon. And until then, may your light be your guide.